Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and the coffee stream. And it is, of course, Mobility Monday. And I hope you guys are all having a good start to your day. It is getting colder, but thankfully the sun is out today. We got fucking snow on the weekend, of course, because fuck this time of year. But at least it stayed away until like the 12th of November. So that's okay. But before we get into the usual disability related stuff that we do on Mondays, I just wanted to take the time to express my incredibly heartfelt thanks to everybody that commented on the video that I put out on Sunday morning, and everybody that sent me DMs. Like all of you guys are awesome. I had honestly no idea that so many people were feeling the same way as I do, for like various reasons, of course, but the fact that a lot of us seem to be feeling that way, it's kind of interesting to see that similarity. And I just wanted to thank you guys for reaching out and showing me why I have the best freaking subscribers ever. Because seriously, like you guys, your words meant a lot to me, and they mean a lot to me. And there have been somebody made a video, and I thank him very much. I went and commented on that. Thank you to Anthrax Allen for that. That was very kind. And it was just a really nice feeling that even though my in-person friendships right now are kind of struggling, and that I'm trying to broaden those out, it feels really good to know that I have people online that actually care. And I might actually end up getting to meet a couple, so that would be cool too. And so, and something else that came up in the comments was somebody was like, hey, are there any blind sports enthusiasts in your area? And that got me thinking. So I reached out to my orientation and mobility instructor yesterday, and she reminded me about the Ontario Blind Sports Association. So I spent some of yesterday looking them up. And I'll actually show you guys a bit of their website. I'll pull that up actually, and I'll show you what that's about, because they do they have, I think it's goalball, soccer. Well, instead of guessing, let's actually look. But yeah, they have, and I'm waiting to hear back to see if they have a chapter in my area, because that would be like, as Surfing Moose suggested, that could be some way that I could find something, some sort of socialization. Let's see. I want the home page. There it is. Okay. So let's share this, and I'll show you a little bit about what I discovered yesterday. I actually emailed them specifically to ask about judo, and apparently they have powerlifting, which I think is kind of cool. So I sent an email yesterday to ask them about those two things. But who knows? Maybe I could get into goalball. Why is it? There we go. Okay. So here's what this is. We've got programs, sports, Hall of Fame gala, which and I guess you can get very competitive with these people. Before we go on, let's say hi to chat. Elowen's here. Fury Kitten is here. W.R. Costin is here. Snow is almost as evil as Pink Hollow. Bishop is here. Let's see. Sorry, that was Jack the Cat. Oh. When I was photophobic, I was allowed to play with the non-site girlies. It was static, but the bell ball was a lot of fun. Oh, netball variant. Okay, interesting. Become a volunteer. So let's see, programs. Let's take a look at programs. There they have. What are their programs? Let's see. Programs. Ontario Blind Sports Association offers a program for everyone from beginner to elite athletes. We engage our members in a number of activities. Let's see. We engage our members in all types of activities with a focused approach on skill development, sports application, and high performance. So, let's see. Our programs include equipment loaning, guide assistance program, high performance camp. Ooh, a camp. OBSA Sports Day, outreach programs, Quest for Gold. I guess that would be an Olympic program, and summer sport camp. And this is not just for like kids. This is for people of all ages. So yeah, this is interesting. And then there's let's go see what the sports they have are. Where's the back button? There it is. So now I want to go show you the sports. Okay, let's see. So, any sport can be played by someone who is blind or visually impaired. It just takes a little ingenuity. I don't know. I don't think you could play like highlight or whatever that game is called on horseback. I don't know if that would be and I'm a horseback rider, but I don't know if that would be a good idea. I'm just saying, or polo, or like medieval sports. I wouldn't recommend hockey. No, they have blind hockey. That can be done. Highlight might be a challenge. Yeah. Rugby. Yeah, a blind rugby that could be a little bit deadly. Let's see what else. Oh, here's one that might be a really bad idea unless you had like a target or something. Caber tossing or shot put. I'm not saying it couldn't be done. I'm just saying you'd have to be really careful around the blind shot putters. Especially when they were actually shot putting. Blind 4x400 meter relay. Yeah. Yep. Blind rugby is murder ball. It really is. So under OBSA, blind and visually impaired athletes have the same opportunity to train and compete on national and international levels as their able-bodied counterparts. let's see. The very best of which share the Olympic dream as they work their way onto the Paralympic podium. We welcome all abilities and vision acuities into our program and work hard to provide everyone with the best possible sport experience. If you wish to play, we hope you will consider joining us. If you want to learn more about the sports, visit the drop-down menu below. So we've got goalball, we've got athletics, we've got judo, we have powerlifting, we have swimming, we have wrestling, we have five-a-side soccer, and other sports. What's other sports? What other sports do they do? The following sports are not covered by the OBSA. However, here is some information on various sport and recreational activities for individuals who are blind and visually impaired. Okay. What do they think? What do they say? Canoeing. Yep. I did canoeing at the summer camp for the blind. That was a lot of fun. Dragon boating or rowing. Yep. Golf. Golf sucks. Judo sounds really cool. Oh, yeah. Like, because they were talking about doing like all of the stuff, like the chokes, the throws, the arm block, like the arm locks, like all of that. And then let's see, sailing. Yep, I've done sailing. Bowling. I've done bowling, but I think it's boring for me anyway. Rock climbing I've done also, and that's fun. Skiing. I've done cross-country skiing with on a school trip, but I have never done downhill, and I wouldn't mind trying downhill skiing at least once. Tandem cycling. That is fun, but god damn it, tandem bikes cost about as much as a used car nowadays. And it's just ugh. It's ridiculous. Like the cheap tandem bikes are like $4,000 to $5,000 now. And you go to, the Craigslists or the Kijijis up here in Canada, and people are like, yeah, we're selling our tandem bike and we want like $2,000 cash. And they'll get it because new ones are double that. Like the bike that like my dad lucked out. He found us when I was a kid. It at the time it was like a 15-year-old tandem bike. It was one of those super heavy, like steel frame tandem bikes. And I think he and my stepmom paid $100 for it. Oh, was it? It was Pincalo says it was a Schwinn Beach Cruiser tandem bike. But even that one, they lucked out and they got it for like $100 because it was like 15, 20 years old, and they found it at a garage sale up north near our cottage. And like, there's no way in hell I am ever going to find a tandem bike for that much money or that little money ever again. We got ours from RNIB. Oh, yeah. They're everywhere in Orange County. Parody Bear! Yeah, it's insane. Like, just however many... Tennis? Wait, okay. Sure, I'm trying to picture. All I'm picturing is I'm trying to figure out like All I'm imagining for blind tennis is that horrible half sexual, half weightlifter noise that tennis players make. And then jingle, 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 jingle as the bell flies through the air. So it's like, ah, crack, jingle, 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 ah, crack, jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh shit, where am I? Crack. You used to play badminton? Does the ball make a sound? Yeah, it would. Mr. Self-Destruction. Hello, people. Hello, everybody coming in. Hockey, yep. Olympic trampoline. Sure, if the blind person is in a trampoline room. Cause if they're not and they miss, oh boy, is that going to hurt. And because I've been on a trampoline with a net, and even I've been like, am I gonna crash through the net? Like, downhill is fun until you go too fast. Yeah. I loved tandem biking. Yeah, okay, let's see what else. Beep baseball, yes. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. For the Blind Sports Association. And that might provide me with some more content. Who knows? Okay, now we have some stories. Some stories. So, I have found some Apple News disability stories. It's kind of cool, the Apple News thing, because I can search, like I have set aside specific like blindness, disability, stuff like that. So I can actually peruse that specific topic, and Apple News will pull together stories from literally everywhere, from Britain, from the States, from here. So that's where I've been getting all of these things. It's kind of a lot easier than trying to, Google disability news and getting old stories. The way we did badminton is the sighted or the partial would call out the shot. That makes sense. What was I gonna say? I used to my best friend was or is sighted, and when we were kids, she was the one who taught me how to like the basics of things like basketball or soccer. Like she taught me how to defend in soccer because she would tell me, okay, so and so is on offense. They have and I would just be on them because I could hear where they were. Like if we were playing, a smaller game. Or volleyball. I'm used to be a really good server at volleyball. And if they had a bell volleyball back in the day, I probably could have done volleying too, like at the net. Yeah, like I really do enjoy sports. It's just I haven't been involved in them for so long, and I think maybe it could be a way to get some personal interaction. So let's see. We're gonna look at this article talking about British blind and partially sighted people having trouble with their energy usage. Um, their energy consumption, and they're worried about their power bills. So we're going to take a look at this story. There's been a survey. Of course, it doesn't say how many were, or no, it does say. I think it was 1,000 people were polled, and they're trying. They wanted to find out how many or what percentage of people were concerned about their energy consumption and for their power bills. And you guys might be going, well, they're blind, just turn off the lights. But not everybody's like me, and some of them might still need light. Honestly, one of the reasons that I've been thinking about why I would like to have one of those smart speakers and some like smart light bulbs at least is so I can because the damn kids are always turning on lights and I can't tell. I know we've been over this. I can see in the dark. Let's see. There's apparently only so many times you can get hit in the head by a volleyball. Well, I would assume that there's only a certain amount of times you could be hit by anything in the head before it tends to get problematic. Don't forget the wonderful sister is giving me her speaker. So what was I saying? So where am I? Where's the headline? There it is. Blind and partially sighted Brits struggling to reduce energy bills. Nearly half of those with sight problems say they need to use more energy as a result of their condition and feel they have been left behind. No, go away. I'm not signing in with Google. And they feel they have been left behind in like the energy, like in the crush to reduce the energy consumption. Why? There we go. Why did it do this to me? Okay. So this is an interesting thing to think of because when you think about, blind people, everyone jokes, oh, it must be easy to keep your power bill down because you've got your lights off all the time. But if you're living alone, like as a blind person, maybe like say you don't have a family or you're not in a relationship, you may have other energy consuming products for say your security. Like maybe you have one of those Wi-Fi security cameras that needs to be drawing power all the time. Or maybe you have one of those doorbell intercom things. Right, but this is the Europe, like this is British. Okay, so why are they bitching? So why are they bitching then? So a poll of 1,000 adults in the UK who are blind and have other sight issues.
I'm sorry, it's not that hard to keep your power bill down. You know why? 90% of the time, you don't need your lights on. Okay, you need to have a light on in the room you're in maximum. At the most, you need to have a 40-watt light bulb on so you can see what you're doing. If you're reading, maybe a 50. That's about it. Now, the problem that people have and why people's hydro bills go so far up, especially in like places where they use kettles, things that plug into the wall that use a high amount of wattage over a short period of time, like an air fryer, or anything like that. Those are what spike your hydro bill.
Right.
Anything that uses high kilowatt hours. The security cameras use like half a watt. They don't use any power at all. Shit like that. Passive stuff doesn't really use all that much. The whole passive is another bullshit thing. But yeah, like, and as for smart lights, do you know how those smart lights work? You have to have Wi-Fi light bulbs.
Yes.
And they all have to individually connect through your network.
Yes. So
this all opens your network up again to security flaws. There's a stack of reasons why we are not getting a fucking voice-operated anything in this fucking house. Cortana is off on my computer, shut off on my phone. The only thing that activates is your Siri on your phone. We're not having this shit in this house. No fucking way. Because why? It's just extra money. Everything you have to connect to that fucking thing has to be connected through Bluetooth or through your Wi-Fi. Alexis, turn off the lights. The lights have to be connected somehow.
Yep.
So, no.
My mom has to do laundry on green hours or the rates go up. Yep. Stop swearing at your woman, says Bishop. My kettle is 2 kilowatts. That is my biggest drain.
I will fuck her, I will tell her to fuck her, and I will say fuck you, so go fuckity fuck. It's an adult show.
You will tell me to fuck me.
I will say fuck you, fuck.
Also, if you do a lot of laundry. Well, when you have kids, you have to do a lot of laundry. So as a result, almost half, 48%, feel they have left behind during the cost of living crisis, and 2/3, 67%, think more should be done to provide support for their community. Like what? Everybody is suffering right now equally in that department, dude. Like, what? Like, because unless you're constantly running your air fryer, which means why are you not bugging the RNIB for independent living skills classes to learn how to cook so that you can use your stove and not your air fryer all the time or your microwave? Let's see. I bought Buckley's. Yeah, he bought Buckley's. So this doesn't seem like, now that I'm reading, because I've read this already and I was kind of on board with this, but now that I'm reading it again, and Pink Hollow was pointing out what he was pointing out, I don't think I agree with this kind of, like, I don't know what you expect the government to do. Like, yes, disability benefit payments should be raised, but other than that, I don't know, other than providing more financial support to the RNIB to provide you guys with more ILS, like, I don't I don't know, don't use the air fryer all the time. Like, damn it, I have some left over. May I recommend large quantities of brandy?
You want a dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
You want to get a dishwasher?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how much power a fucking dishwasher uses?
A lot.
Jesus fucking Christ. If we buy the farmhouse, we're getting solar panels to subsidize this shit. Okay? That is how this shit works. The reason our hydro bill is only about $200 a month is because I keep everything shut off and I punish you all for leaving anything on and fucking with anything. You will all be spanked for touching the thermostat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, the shortage of medicine, of every medicine, like not just kids' medicine. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. To help those living with sight loss, an accessible in-home display, AIHD, which connects to a home smart meter, has been developed with support from the Royal National Institute of Blind People, RNIB. Okay? That doesn't solve the spending problem or the consumption issue. It just tells you how much you're consuming. Also, why the hell don't we have things like that here? Why is it that blind people here just have to wait for our fucking bill in the mail? That's not fair. Spanked, is that a promise? Says Fury Kitten. Just hose the dishes in the yard. Those smart doors are crap every time, or my sister has one. Every time a squirrel goes by them, the damn thing goes off. Oh, really? Have you tried many hamsters? I just hook them all up onto hamster wheels to the switchboard or to the electricity. Yeah, that might work. Although they only do that at night. Trust me, I know. Fuck. I had 2 gerbils and I had them right beside my bed because that's where the forced air grate was. What? What? No, but they're both nocturnal. Because my dad's hamster did the same thing. They would, but my gerbils would right beside my bed, like because the cage was right there for the heat, because I lived in the basement, and I would go to sleep and I would wake up in the middle of the night because there would be one of them would be on the wheel, always. Sometimes they would both be on the wheel and going so fast that one of them would spin off and fall into the wood chips. And then like squeak. All right. So this differs from the standard in-home display as it has additional accessibility features such as tactile buttons and text-to-speech functionality. Oh, that's cool. Again, why don't we have that here?
Congratulations, you found an ad.
Yes, I did. Screw you, people. Mirror. Screw you, mirror. Let's see. Oh, here's one. So, apparently, sexual assault allegations are not relegated to the regular Olympic people. There is a Paralympic gold medalist who is being accused of raping and abusing a teammate. Why did StreamYard go away? That doesn't make sense. Did I just... Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. It's fine. Okay. I'm like, why am I not going back to the StreamYard window? I was in the news, like the Apple News window, not the Chrome window. I'm like, what the fuck happened to my stream? Wrong tab, idiot. Okay. I'm fine, I swear to God. Okay. That might be a lie. So, as I was saying, This gold medal Paralympic swimmer is accused of raping and abusing one of his teammates. So this is a Paralympic gold medalist swimmer, Robert Griswold, accused of raping and abusing teammate. So he is an American competitor. This is him. His picture right here. And this is a CNN article because the other one was a Slate article and I'm not paying for Slate. Fuck that. Actually, maybe I should get a giant cat wheel. Jibber Jabbers? Oh my god, I remember Jibber Jabbers. I remember Jibber Jabbers. And I have never gotten to actually hold a guinea pig. I'm sad. Because I had a couple of friends with guinea pigs, but I don't think they were very good with their guinea pigs because their guinea pigs ended up being like aggressive and they were like bitey and stuff. And I hear that that's not how guinea pigs are usually like supposed to be. So apparently they are delicious. What, guinea pigs? They would be too small. Like, that wouldn't even be worth deboning and skinning and... Right, but... I guess. But then you have to, like, get the guts out and shit. Because I'm not eating the pig intestines. Paralympic gold medalist swimmer Robert Griswold maliciously targeted, groomed, and sexually abused a younger and intellectually disabled teammate. A civil lawsuit filed Friday in Colorado alleges. Excuse me? If this has been less than 5 years, why the fuck are you not going to the police? Why are you suing civilly? Guinea pig nuggets, says Mr. Self-Destruction. Ugh. Selected boy! I fostered guinea pigs for a long time, so most of mine were traumatized, so I only know guinea pigs with psychiatric issues. Aww. They're called droppings, Mr. Self-Destruction. He allegedly abused now 19-year-old Parker Ebert, who has suffered from developmental delay and intellectual disability his entire life, which has made him... Wait, so this is during the Tokyo Games? Why are you suing him civilly? Go to the fucking police! Tokyo was fucking last year. No, 2 years ago. No, last year. Less than 5 years ago.
Okay. Tokyo was 2020. Okay. Tokyo Paralympics was just before that. Okay. The problem is, one, jurisdiction. Okay. Two, if it occurred in Tokyo and they're suing in stateside, there's no charge. This is the same thing. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna use a current funny thing, and it's, you know how Ethan's trying to go after how Ralph's trying to go after Cog for the shit that happened in Portugal. Okay, well, he can't do it as much as he wants to. He believes he can. He can only sue Cog. He can't go after him criminally. Period. Doesn't matter, because the charges can only happen where they happened. So and it's over the statute, and it's in Tokyo. So
but it said it was Tokyo and at the U.S. training camp.
Statute limitations.
So, but it's been that would have been in like
Yes,
2019.
Yes, but they can't do criminally. They might be able to do criminally for the stateside stuff, but if they can only do civilly for the overseas stuff, so they're probably only going civilly for the overseas stuff, and they can't do anything criminally here because of probably evidentiary issues. If there's no evidence, this is like Cosby and everything too.
Yeah.
Cosby had it, Simpson had it, where they couldn't get convicted criminally, so they went after them civilly. It's the backdoor tactic. That's why they probably didn't have enough evidence to go criminally, so they decided to go fine. We'll just go civilly, and because you need less evidence and less. You don't need. I think you don't need 100%. You don't. Jury. You need like 50. I think you need 60% of the jury.
The thing for civil is
that's the difference. So that's the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to worry. Like that's why. So if they were to go criminally, it's more problematic than it would be to go civil.
Yeah.
You have to look at the options available.
Criminal is beyond a reasonable doubt. Civil is more likely than not.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Just so you don't have to go off on that tangent anymore. You're welcome.
This says, this case is a horrific tragedy where a young man who defied all odds to become a world-class Paralympic swimmer, where he was, when his life was shattered, when he had his life utterly shredded by rape and abuse, when he was paired with a team member who was a violent sexual predator. That's even worse. He was his fucking training buddy. Wow. That's like, it wasn't just like, rando on the swim team. Like it's just as bad if it was, but like it's just extra bad because you have that bond as a training partner that, like, wow, that sucks. That's yeah. It is fucked up. That's and see, this is what I mean. Like, people act like disabled people are just one-dimensional glass things. But disabled people are just as complex, just as fucked up, just as capable of evil as able-bodied people are. And a lot of the ones that are evil will use their disability to get away with it. They'll bank on people thinking that they're incapable of such evil or such acts because of their disability, and they'll bank on it. I really should get together a stream if I can convince some of my friends not to be scared, and just come and talk about some of the fucked up shit that they know of. Because I have friends who know of people who have been arrested for really horrible things and have gotten away with it because they were blind. It's crazy. Safeguarding is a thing. So are enhanced background checks. Yep. Somewhat more, they think their shit don't stink and you are to blame. Yep. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. The lawsuits directly because of Griswold's vicious acts and the repeated failures of the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee and Safe Sport to uphold their duties. The lawsuit says that Everett has, quote, suffered severe physical injuries, pain, and suffering, and extreme mental and emotional distress, most of which is likely to endure for the rest of his life. Oh man, that's horrible. My assaulter tried to pull the ODSP card in trial as he was a chronic alcoholic. Ugh. That's scummy. That is so fucking scummy. Griswold had not responded to CNN's response or request for comment at the time of publication. No shit. When contacted by CNN, Everett's lawyer said they would speak with their client before making a statement. The lawsuit also alleges that the U.S. OPC and Safe Sport, an independent nonprofit organization committed to ending abuse against competitors, failed to supervise and protect the plaintiff and failing to uphold their respective duties. Yeah, like supremely failed. Holy crap. I hope they win this case. I really do, because this is like, not only did he basically become ruined by his training partner, but the Safe Sport Committee and the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee basically were like, we don't care. It's like, ugh, really? Why? Because he's disabled? Like, gross. Jordan Mahone, welcome. Let's see. We've made the decision to place 2 staff members on administrative leave and have also stopped the work of several contractors with U.S. Paralympic Swimming. We are also continuing the investigation of the allegations to determine the facts. Well, now you're investigating. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Safe Sport and USA's Swimming. Oh, sorry. Safe Sport and USA Swimming have not responded to CNN's request for comment at time of publication. Wow. I will be returning to this as it develops, you guys, because that's just messed up. That poor kid. So I found this next story and I couldn't help grabbing it because it had the term interabled in it, and I hate that word. So I thought I would grab it just to see what it was talking about and to see if I agree with this or if it's just going to make me angry. And this came from Men's Health, of all places. So we're going to read this Men's Health magazine article. Oh, Chrome tab. So this article is, like I said, it came out of Men's Health. And it says, there we go. Okay. What it's like broadcasting your interabled marriage to the world. I hate that term, interabled. Men's Health, the young man's guide to being gay. Ah. I'm amazed that people can see at night. I've been night blind for years. You're night blind. Okay. So this says, I learned not to take life too seriously, says Shane Burkaw, 30, co-creator of Squirmy and Grubs, a YouTube channel about his life and marriage. Yeah, so there was a time last year when Molly Burke said that she was going to start showcasing other disabled creators, and she did 2. This was one of them. Squirmy and Grubs was one of them. And then she stopped. But I do not agree with the term interabled relationship. I like, to me nowadays, I feel it's kind of gross to describe, like, if like when my mom was with my stepdad, nobody around them described it as an interracial relationship that I remember. They sure didn't. They were just in a relationship. When I, like, all of the committed lesbian and gay couples that I've met, they don't say they're in a gay marriage or a lesbian marriage. They just say they're married. Right? Why is it that we're still saying I'm in an interabled marriage? If you wouldn't say I'm in an interracial marriage, or I'm in a gay marriage, or I'm in a straight marriage, like, I don't get it. So between myself and my latest GF, we probably had about 50% sight between us. A relationship is a relationship, full stop. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't, like, just... my parents, my brother, and I would tease each other mercilessly every single day, even with spinal muscular atrophy, which caused extremely weakened muscle and the need for a wheelchair. I was not safe from a thoughtful, often sarcastic insult. But because of that, I learned to see the humor within myself, and I learned not to take life too seriously. Yeah, I will say that Shane from Squirmy and Grubs does have a really good sense of humor. I think he's pretty funny. His wife's a little bit stuffy and a little bit stuck up, but I think he's pretty funny. When I entered college, I wasn't looking to become a public figure, meet a popular and make a, or sorry. Sorry, I never expected to be a public figure with a popular Instagram or start a YouTube channel with over 1 million subscribers. Kind of impulsively, I started an anonymous blog called Laughing at My Bee? What? Laughing at My Me? Is that what it's called? Oh, Laughing at My Nightmare. It became popular enough to write a book and go on a speaking tour. Oh, cool. When that happened, I decided to use that platform to start advocating for people with disabilities. um, a lot of advocating has to do with simply letting people know that people like me exist in the world and sharing stories of me navigating it. Yep. That's why I do the TikToks that I do. That's why I've started doing more of the like gym blogs and stuff like that here. Because I'm trying to showcase that. Let's see. Where am I here? We still get rude comments from on YouTube or on our YouTube. As we said before, one of us has a severe muscle wasting disease and uses a wheelchair, and one of us doesn't. And so, yeah, a lot of people do give them hate. A lot of people hate on his wife. They say that she's using him for his disability payments because there are a lot of people out there that think that disability payments are some sort of monthly jackpot. I didn't know this until a few years back. But yeah, apparently, if you're on disability, you get some sort of humongous jackpot every month. I didn't know this, and quite frankly, I feel rather underfunded if that's the case. I would like my jackpot every month, please. So I don't quite understand. Gold digging at minimum wage, right? Well, not even minimum wage. Like let's break it down. Let's break it down like this, okay? We're gonna say that at the maximum, we'll do the maximum that I've ever received is $1,600. Okay, that's for a month. Now let's break that down into 4 weeks. That's $400 a week. Now let's break that down into working days. So 5. So what's 400 divided by 5?
400 divided by 5 is 80.
Okay, so $80 a day. $10 an hour. So that's, yeah.
Jordan's asking some pretty valid questions in chat real quick.
Let's see what Jordan's saying.
Scroll up about 5 comments.
What's Jordan saying? Yeah, exactly, Jordan. Interabled, I don't like that word either. Yeah. Like it's like I don't like that term. I feel like it's otherizing people. Again, like if you wouldn't label a relationship between two people of different cultures or races, or you wouldn't label a same-sex marriage anymore, or you wouldn't.
Interable, is that okay? So they're
that's
like
what
us,
we are.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't like it because it's the same as interracial.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's stupid, and I hate it. I hate it all. Nuke it all from space.
This
shit needs to stop. We reset the language clock back 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, like it's so stupid. I don't understand. Like I don't understand this need to put labels on things. Weren't we trying not to do that? Weren't we trying to like move beyond sticking ourselves into little labeled boxes? I thought that was the whole point of the 90s, was to learn how to be yourself but also work with other people and celebrate individuality and still be a team. I thought that was what everything was supposed to be like. I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It makes me very annoyed. And I this whole box thing, this whole and I'm dealing with it still. Like, I'm getting comments like the other day somebody was like I don't know if you on TikTok, they're like, I don't know if you know this, but in one of your videos there were parts of you that were showing. I don't know if you knew that they were talking about my nipples were hard and you could see them like through the sports bra, like it wasn't anything bad, but they were like freaking out and trying to ask me in the most delicate way possible, because God forbid the blind adult look like that. And Pink Hollow and I kind of crafted a message back, and Pink Hollow typed it out, and he's like, would you have asked this to a sighted person? Like, and because it really does feel like, because I'm blind, the more provocative stuff that I post, people feel like they can't enjoy it because I'm blind, and like maybe they feel like I'm being forced to do it. Or the other way, Pincalo gets like, how can you let your wife do that? And it's like, what do you mean let her? I don't, like, he doesn't control me. Like, yes, Pincalo is my husband, Jordan. Yeah. And it's just so fucking frustrating. You are the law. You are nothing. Oh my goodness. This is it drives me crazy. Just this labeling and this assuming that disabled people aren't people with the same desires as not disabled people. Like, there seems to be more and more women coming out of, like, disabled women trying to come out of their shell, and a lot of people are hating on them. Like, yesterday I was folding laundry on a TikTok live, and there were a couple of people that were like, put some clothes on. I had shorts and a bra on, and there were people that were like, put some clothes on quickly. Somebody else was like, roast beef sandwich. And it's like, really? Is that the best you've got? Like, are you serious? That's in like that.
I got 3 negative comments out of 400 people.
No, but
it's children. They're literal children.
I doubt it.
No. You see, they don't have profile pictures. Their accounts were just created. And if they do have stuff on those accounts, they're usually self shit, and it's usually like a 10-year-old. It's so fucking annoying. And they're mad, and this is the problem. The reason everyone's getting reported now is all the little kids are mad because TikTok said you got to be 18 to live stream.
Yep.
So that's the thing, okay? Look at some of the comments. Look at the comments you got on. Look at the comments you're getting on the transitions videos. Which we need to get more of. We need to do another one today. So when you're done the show, we're going to do another one, and maybe some extra curriculum.
So why did they feel the need to bring it up at all? Because they suck. They suck. I love how when somebody asks me what I do for work and I say right now I'm on disability, and I've actually been asked, have you tried not being disabled? Oh my God. Yeah, I've actually been asked, have you tried not being blind? Like, but by not by a joke, just like in full serious. Have you tried not being blind? What? Have you tried not being a retard? Well, you don't have to be so rude. Well, you don't have to be so stupid. Like, I can't just switch it off. Like, seriously. Yeah, people on TikTok are either awesome or trash. There is no mid ground. Nope. Not at all. Zero mid ground. There is literally no mid ground with these people, and it's like it's crazy. And the awesome people, I love them to death, but they tend to get a little bit white knighty, and it's like, okay, come on, stop. I can take care of myself. It's frustrating. You forgot to turn your eyes on, sweetie. Yep. Just when you think people would have some tact. Ha! Johnny Blaze says, I'm not disabled, I just have the wrong thing. That's funny. Yeah, your doctors told you enough was enough. Yeah. Yeah. That's rough. So there's like, I'm just trying to come up with, because I'm annoyed. I thought I had a couple more things than I did, and I'm kind of pissed off that I do not have more things. I thought I had more things. Attorney Tom took down what video?
Oh no, I'm annoyed because I was going to send you that attorney. Did you check your DMs for me? Did you get everything out of my stuff?
I didn't see anything.
There was a video Attorney Tom put up, and I don't know. Maybe he just put it unlisted or something. But he did a analysis of the cane guy, and it was short, but it's gone now. Yeah, it's weird. Something fishy is going on about that one.
What do you mean? Let's see. Nope. I do not have it. I do not have it. Seizures? Yeah. No seizures for me, just psychotic episodes. Oh, fun! I used to be worse, but I'm on good meds now. Good. Good, good, good. Good meds are always awesome. I'm still getting used to my new meds and well, not new, but increased meds. So so that's what's happening. And so I'm trying to come up with the next movie we should watch for movie night. I think we might be doing a wine and crime this Friday, but I'm not sure. But I'm trying to come up with the next movie that we should watch. I'm trying to decide because I want to stick with like the science fiction and the horror theme. Because there are just so many, and we like my chat just seems to have that kind of bent to it, and I think between the movie itself and the chat description of what's going on, I think it ends up being funny. So I'm trying to decide if we should do, since it's coming up on Christmas, if we should do something like Black Christmas or and not any of the new bullshit ones, like the original one from 74. Or if we should do something like that. I found the 1959 version of House on Haunted Hill. We did do Reefer Madness because the Return of the Blind Dead was awful. It ended up being an awful, awful, awful movie. We couldn't finish it, so I put on Reefer Madness instead. Sci-fi horror. Quatramises. Okay. Can you find them on YouTube or? That sounds interesting. I've been listening to some of the Twilight Zone episodes. I found somebody's been putting the Audible ones up. So I've been going through those, and some of them are really creepy. Some of them are really nice too. Like some of them are pretty sweet. Like there was the Christmas one that I just listened to. But some of them are just downright disturbing. That just ugh. Like To Serve Man. Or what was the other one? 30 Fathom Grave. That was another creepy one. Or the 22. That one was creepy. Night Call. That one was creepy and sad. Yeah, there's a bunch of ones that I'm listening to that I really enjoyed. Let's see. Ooh! It played! It actually played. Links work now. Holy fuck. Ooh, it's a 1950. It's a series. Huh. Let me pop this into my links. Into my DMs. Share. There we go. Copy link. Into the Twitter DMs it goes. All right. Into the DMs it goes. I know for Wacky Wednesday, Philion did a video about the cult of Mormonism a couple weeks back. So we'll take a look at that one for Wacky Wednesday. That'll be interesting. Thanks for that, Fury. We'll take a look at those. Maybe we'll do that for our next movie night. Sounds like a plan to me. All right. That's the full Quatermass 2 series. Nice. Nearly 4 hours. Oh, sweet. Sweet. We've got lots of things to go over. Awesome. Speaking of Twitch, I will be there tomorrow morning to do Beat the Blind Girl. So that will be happening. And I think this is going to wrap it up because I'm running out of things to talk about. But as I said, I will be back tomorrow, and there's a couple of videos that I'm going to probably upload today from TikTok that, like, there's a stitch that I'm going to put up for sure about Stevie Wonder. Because I hate when people say he's not blind. It drives me crazy. Anyway, but thank you guys for watching, and thank you again for all of your awesomely kind words on the video from Sunday. You guys are great, and I will see you guys on Twitch tomorrow morning, and I'll be back here on Wednesday for WTF Wednesday. So have an awesome Monday. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Twitch tomorrow. Bye, everybody.